Okay, this is a really common drill that I have a lot of my players do. So I've talked about simplifying the throw in two different phases, the stride phase and the throwing phase. So stride phase is everything up until your front foot hits the ground. Throwing phase is everything after your foot hits the ground. So all we're focusing on right now is like the first 25% of our stride phase. So right as we get in and out of our leg kick, this is what that drill is for. If you can imagine, a lot of the things that happen after this are positively or negatively affected by your ability to initiate your move down the mound. So if you're going all over the place, and I'm exaggerating this, but let's say out of my leg kick, I went this way, right? That's gonna negatively have an effect on what happens after that. So it's really critical that players understand how they initiate their move down the mound, and this is how we practice it. Okay, so if I'm a 6'5" guy, I might have to move a little bit farther away from the mound, or the wall. I'm only 5'9", you might only be 4'5", I don't know. So this is just kind of a feel thing, okay? But I'm getting up against the wall, and all I'm doing is putting my left butt cheek on the wall. Lefties would be the opposite, okay? I'm not putting my hip on the wall, I'm not putting my shoulder on the wall. I'm picking up my front foot maybe 2 inches, okay? And I'm just putting my butt cheek on the wall, okay? So I'm gonna close my eyes. I can do a rep of, call it 5 to 10, okay? Where I'm just working on feeling my hip get into the wall. From behind, you can't see this, but I'm not feeling something in the ball of my foot. I'm staying in the center of my foot as I move. So my right foot stays flush to the ground, and my left butt cheek's hitting the wall, okay? Again, my left foot, I'm just picking it up maybe 2 inches off the ground. Okay, so this would be, I have somebody on first base, I'm trying to be quick to the plate. That's essentially my slide step. My slide step doesn't look like this, my slide step should look like that, okay? I can take that same exact feeling, I can go an inch or two away from the wall farther, and I can now kick out of it, okay? Can you see my front foot?
There you go, yeah.
Okay, so the first one I'm like this. Now notice that my front foot starts moving. Okay, so I'm essentially starting to stride with my foot. So just pay attention to my front foot. Before it was like this, where it's only going back. Now it's starting to move down the mound. I kick out and it starts going forward. You'll be able to see this more once I lift my leg. So I can do the same thing with a full leg kick. I lift my leg, boom. I'm peaking my leg kick at the same time that my butt hits the wall. Okay, I take that an inch or two away from the wall. Now watch the difference in my left leg. Again, notice I'm closing my eyes for all these. So my separation starts happening. My back foot is still flush to the ground, and you start seeing me descend in my leg kick. Okay, so a lot of kids will be into the ball of their foot. They might be going shoulders against the wall. They might be just putting their hip on the wall instead of their butt on the wall. That's what it should look like. I can practice this closer to peak my leg kick, and then a little bit farther away to know what it feels like after I get to the top of my leg kick.